In this video, we'll take a look at the feature for padding. I have a button here on this artboard, and you see that it has some text in it, and it has a background rectangle with some rounding on it. It's not currently in a group, so what I'm looking at is the layout inspector here. Right now, the layout inspector is only showing me options for responsive resize, which we saw in a previous video. So what I want to do is I want to select the rectangle and the text, and I want to group them. To group them, you can hit Command or Control G, or you can right click and choose Group. And once I put them into a group, I have additional options for stacking and for padding. When I click the checkbox for padding, it's automatically going to set the padding based on the relative units that have already been established. You'll see that if I click on the first value, it's showing me in this pink kind of highlight what section of padding this is, and I believe this is top. The next section, if I hit the tab key, is right. Then we have bottom and left. So I have 95 on the right and the left. On the top I have 11, on the bottom is 10. So I'm going to just adjust this to 10 on the top so that it's even. And now I have all these sets for the padding. So what if my button now were to change text? So the great thing about this is if I were to make a copy of this, and this is just for demonstration purposes, if I go ahead and double click now and I select the text, and let's say that my text was a little bit longer, notice what happens. The size of the button is controlled by the size of the text. So that's all because of the padding attribute that we just added to the group element. This is going to work if you have objects that are separated. They need to be within a group. So that's a great and handy way to ensure that your buttons are growing in size with the text and the content that's in them.